So today, this video is going to be a talk it up with me video. And we're going to be talking about all the drama that's going on in Black Ink and Black Ink in New York. Let me get it right because there's a whole lot of them now. And then Housewives of Atlanta. But let me first get into it with Black Ink. I just want to say, as far as the Caesar and what's her name? Oh Lord. Kitty, their situation, I feel like that was so wrong. And Tati's and Teddy's, situation is pretty much the same way. I don't understand how men can be so petty about firing somebody or getting into somebody because you feel some type of way. But let a female do that mess now, it's an issue. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, don't be mad about the situation or whatever like that, because they're higher up and because they're the bosses over them. I feel like they can do stuff so, certain kinds of
That's not
like I said,
about me, right?
No,
so why
not
you
at all.
did that?
Neither one of y'all gonna play with me. When I ever been to play there? Stop playing with me. I told you that already. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me.
I'm playing with you? That's crazy though, right? You're
because I feel like Teddy going to Tati's new man or whoever he is to her, that situation, going up to the job and saying something to him and getting a situation heated, I feel like that was uncalled for. First of all, let's say that hands down. And just because he wears a Black Ink, or if he works at Black Ink, how do you can't date somebody? Everybody did it at Black Ink New York, so what's the difference? You see what I'm saying? So now you all want to make rules telling somebody you can't date somebody that works for the same company. They're not even in the same building. Okay? So I don't understand how that is inappropriate. I don't see how that's not right. I don't understand none of that mess. But it's messed up. And the thing is, Teddy wasn't threatening to fire Tati that I can remember. But if so, y'all leave it down in the comments below, please. But as far as I can remember, he wasn't saying anything about firing her. He was pretty much trying to fire the other dude because he felt some type of way. Now, you saying you don't feel no type of way about this person, but you wouldn't be acting like this if you didn't. He either still has feelings for her or don't want her to be with nobody else because he can't have her. And that's wrong. That's a situation you don't do. Me personally, I'm not going to date somebody that I work with. I'm not going to do it. If we are not, if his hours aren't switch swap versus mine, I'm not doing it. Because first of all, I don't want to see you all day, every day. Like, I got to see you outside of work. I got to see you at work. I just don't think I can do that. I need some me time. I need some time to myself. I need some time to miss you as well. I don't want to be around you 24/7 as far as you being my boyfriend. I understand it's different when you get married because you live at home and that's that. You're going to see him every day anyway. And if you decide to live in with your boyfriend, that's a different thing too. I understand that. I get that. But me personally, I don't want to date somebody that I work with, especially if I live with him, because then, like I said, I don't have time to myself. I'm always around you. I always see you and everything. And I just, that time is specifically for me to do what I want to do at work and on the side, like, as far as me being away from you. But that situation, y'all, it's all messed up. And then Caesar,
because there's no way me and you is ever gonna be seeing eye to eye.
What are you saying?
I can't reconcile the fact that Kit slept with Ryan and the fact that she can't be honest with me. Everybody knows about it. I'm feeling embarrassed. She got me looking stupid out in these streets.
I think it's come to a point that we just gotta go our separate ways, yo.
first of all, you don't even know if the rumors are true. First of all, you don't know if the rumors are true. And it's like, I don't understand that. Like, you just gonna automatically go off of what Sky's telling you because what she saw on the blogs. You didn't even approach Kitty and say, Kitty, are these rumors are true? You just automatically assume something and caught an attitude about it. But if y'all not together, if y'all not meshing like that or in a relationship like that, it shouldn't even bother you. You know what I'm saying? Because if it does bother you, then that means maybe you should get, want to be with her, tell her how you feel or whatever, and go from there. But I don't understand the situation up there. It's a whole lot of drama with that situation for no reason. Because get out your feelings. Because honestly, you ain't with her, she ain't with you. So it's point blank, like, get out your feelings. There's no reason for y'all to be in your feelings. he's wanting to, he fired her, pretty much saying they need to, split ways and stuff like that. Are you serious? Are you serious? You're actually mad because she possibly, because she never said it, if she did or not. Maybe we'll find out on the next episode, but she never said whether if she slept with this guy or not, but either. Okay, so anyways, like I was saying, it's like, you're not her man, you're not her husband, it doesn't matter, and you're saying, oh, you slept with the homie, okay, I mean, yeah, y'all had changed, conversations or whatever, but I don't know how close him and this other guy is. I don't even know if they said their name. If they did, I don't forgot the name, y'all, but I know the name, I just can't think of it right now, excuse me, y'all. But it's just crazy to me. I think it's for one, it's illegal for you to fire her over some mess like that, so he's going to be in some issues if you don't hire her back. He needs to stop being so big-headed. Like, don't get me wrong, y'all, I love Caesar, I love the whole Black Ink crew, but some people do some things that are just, I don't know if it's because they're big-headed and they think they can do it and think they can get away with it. I don't know, but it needs to stop, because it's totally ridiculous, and he actually, if she pursues getting a lawyer and doing whatever she needs to do to far as legal actions against him, I hope it works, because Kitty was a good person. She had a great personality for the show. She was level-headed. Yes, she popped off when she had to pop off, because that's how I am. I can be level-headed. I can keep myself professional, but at my job. But if I have to pop off, I will pop off. You know what I'm saying? But they have more of that opportunity to do that because of the type of job that they're in. I, on the other hand, do not, being in the medical field. So I don't have those opportunities, those chances to do that. I mean, cause I ain't losing my job behind people. I'm not doing that. But they get chances because they cool with the boss or whatever, and that's how I go. But yeah, I really think that he should have thought with his head and not with his heart, because I really feel like him firing her was more with his heart and not with his head, understanding that she could possibly do whatever, unless he didn't think that she was going to do that or go do that. But yeah, he had no reason or no legal reason to fire this woman. He had no reason at all, and I think that you need to stop and get out your feelings, because that's, both of them are in their feelings and both of them are wrong. Now, I give Teddy kudos for apologizing to Tati for their situation, because he took that way out of proportion. He got buck and everything. I was like, are you serious? Are you serious? And I'm thinking to myself, this man, the way he is about things, I know he's not going to put his hands on a woman, but he really did get too disrespectful to me. I think it was disrespectful. So she gonna pop off, of course. You know what I'm saying? Because she never did anything to him as far as disrespecting him as far as who he wanted to talk to. Yeah, they got into an argument because he completely did it on purpose, things on purpose. I think he said things on purpose as far as him and the new girl that I don't even see it there anymore. I can't think of her name either, Lord. I think it was London, if I'm not mistaken. I think telling him how they were going to be roommates and stuff like that when they went out of town. I just felt like that was stupid too. He just was asking for drama and like a reaction out of Tati. So I really feel like he still has feelings for her somewhere in there, and he just don't want her to be with nobody else. You can't be mad. I just feel like stuff like that, bye. I don't have time for it. I don't have time for the foolishness. Okay, I'm too grown for that mess. I would hope that you date grown. She's older than me, and he's too grown to be acting like that. But like I said, he letting all this fame and everything get in his head. Stop, because right now you're about to be in a terrible situation with this case if she pursues legal actions with this man as far as what he just did. I think it was wrong of them, and they need to rethink some things as far as being managers and being owners of a business. I really think that they need to really need to think about things that they're doing in their job, because it's possibly that somebody is going to definitely go through a lawsuit. Excuse me, y'all, because I'm over here watching my son at the same time. But I really feel like if he doesn't set things straight with her, Caesar, with Kitty, I really feel like she's definitely going to go out and find her a lawyer, because that was so wrong in so many ways. I can't wait to see the next episode that's coming on. But I can't wait to see that because I guess we'll see a little bit more details as to what's going on with Caesar and Kitty. So I'm hoping no more problems will be an issue with Tati and Teddy, being that they, you know, talked out their disagreements or whatever and said whatever. It's gonna be that, and I hope that it stays that way and keep it moving. I just hope whatever's going on with Caesar and Kitty doesn't get underneath them and make them start acting up again as well. But I did see in the previews that he's gonna say something like Kitty reminds him of someone else, and we all know who that someone else is. I can't see that whatsoever. I feel like they have two different personalities, two different type of people. I don't get how he feels that way. Maybe because he was very heartbroken and crushed over their situation, but it is what it is. I'm gonna leave all that for y'all to watch. I don't want to, you know, leave anything open for y'all. If y'all haven't seen the previews, I did see them. So y'all will just leave that and tell me all y'all thoughts down in the comment below about this situation, because honestly, it's crazy. It's real crazy. And I wish them all the best. Like I said, to me, dropping her is gonna mess the show up. Certain people make the show, to me, and make it fun and entertaining. But yeah, I just really hope that they work things out for the best, especially for Black Ink New York, for real. So alright, so now I'm on to Housewives of Atlanta with Nene and Cynthia's situation, as far as Kenya's as well, with some members of the group too. Nene's Nene's situation with Cynthia is messed up. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I have rocked with Nene since Housewives of Atlanta came on. I liked her. I liked her personality. I liked how she was. I liked all of that. I did. But as she got bigger and bigger and the fame got to her like everybody else, her head got bigger, and I just felt like her attitude changed a lot towards her friends. People that she called her friends at first, people that she introduced them to the show and brought them on the show, she belittled them and just downright disrespected them all kinds of ways. She's not even friends with them anymore, and I just feel like it's wrong of her. Like, really, I don't want you to call me your friend if you're gonna do me like that, because that's not what friends do. That's not what friends do at all. So if that's the type of stuff that you want to do, I'm not your friend. I don't want to be your friend. Thank you. Bye. But anyways, that situation with them, as far as, I really think that it's real petty, Nene, because it's like, you think, okay, she knew Kenya was coming, and why didn't she tell her and all this stuff? Just like you told Kenya when you invited her little ex or whatever she was dating to your wedding, and she said something to you about that, you was like, oh, I'm not worried about thinking about you and who you don't want at the video, at the wedding or wherever organization she's at. I ain't thinking about you or whatever like that. So to me, for her to say that, you're contradicting yourself, because now you want Cynthia, which you say that is your best friend, I guess you felt that being that she was your quote-unquote best friend, that she should have told you that Kenya was coming. Why does it matter? I don't understand that. It's her event, it's her party, or whatever it was. It's her event. Why are you letting that get underneath your skin? You're either gonna come for your friend or you're not. I'm not gonna let nobody run me off because they're coming. I don't care. That ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? Just, I don't like you, so what? But you're not gonna run me off for something that I know I should be at. You know, as far as me being your friend. And it's like, I don't care. We can be cordial, long as you don't say nothing to me and off the wall. We good. You know what I'm saying? But she just make it seem like everybody's supposed to cater to her right now, and I don't think it's right. I don't know if it's because, you know, the situation of her husband going through what he did, and it's a lot of stress on her or whatever. And I also honestly think, excuse me, y'all, that I think that Nene feels like Cynthia wasn't there for her like she was supposed to be there for her through the situation and through her husband's situation as far as him having cancer. I don't think she thinks she was there as much as she wanted her to be there or should have been there for her. And I can see that with some things, but Cynthia has a life as well. But I don't know the ins and outs far as off camera, how the situation was. Because, you know, some things can be fake, some things can be for TV, like they always are. And it's like, you can't really tell, you know what I mean? But they true-heartedly I felt like they were friends, real close friends. But Cynthia is a sweet person, you know, and I mean, everybody has their side to them. Everybody has a bad side to them, but I haven't yet to see that as Cynthia. Not saying she doesn't have one, but we just haven't seen it yet. And I just don't feel like Nene should be this dramatic and this upset about the situation, because that was petty. Okay, real petty. Okay, yeah, you say you didn't, but whatever. If y'all friends like that, I don't feel like that one thing should have brought y'all to where y'all are now. And y'all talking about each other, disrespecting each other so many kinds of ways. I just wish that they would get it together and just come back and be friends. That's all, because it's ridiculous. Y'all grown women, like grown women, and y'all acting like this, and it's ridiculous. I wish them the best as well, but I just think Nene need to just step back and take a few. You're not all of that, sweetheart. You're not. Let's be clear. But if you think it, then that's good. But everybody else don't have to think it that way. And you it's always you that has a problem with somebody in the group. You always are one that's getting into arguments with somebody. You ain't talking to this person. You ain't getting along with that person. You going off on this person. Whatever the case may be. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. And that means that you are the main person. Next, the situation with Dennis and Portia. I don't know all that went down besides him cheating and messing around while she was pregnant. I don't know. I'm glad that he was man enough to tell her after the fact, after finding out in the vlogs and things like that. But when they went to their not their meeting, but their counseling or whatever, I felt like, I'm glad that he actually told her what happened. But what was sad is that you were doing this while she was carrying your child. And it's, regardless whether she's carrying a child or not, cheating is, to me, is a waste of time. If you don't want me, then let me be. I don't understand. I've never understood what's the point. Why even get in a relationship, or why get married if that's something that you want to do? Because it's going to eventually come out. Regardless, I don't care how you put it, it's going to eventually come out. So I don't understand people. It just makes no sense to me. Hold on, y'all. Sorry, y'all. But it's just real sad, because I can understand where she's coming from with that. I get it. It's like, I'm sitting here carrying your child and you out here doing X, Y, and Z. And then you're going to try to give me a time frame is that I wasn't there for you at around these times. And I'm like, okay, this ain't adding up, because here I am taking all these pictures and videos of us together. And you trying to tell me I wasn't giving you the time that you needed, the attention that you needed? How was that? How was that? Come on now. How is that? Now you look stupid, because now the times you're telling me I have all this evidence saying otherwise. So tell me. And then, people are so quick to say, well, what weren't you doing, or what weren't you doing for him to make him go out and cheat? There's no reason to me in the world that is a reason for me to go out and cheat. That is a choice that you decide to make. I didn't make you do it. No, that person didn't make you do it. They didn't make you do it. That's something you chose to make. So my thing is, what's the point? What's the point? Leave me alone. How about that? Because I'll do better by myself than be dealing with that drama and that mess. Because I can't deal with it. I personally can't deal with it. And then for you to be in love with somebody and you think everything is working and y'all engaged in everything and y'all know, making arrangements soon to get married, that has to hurt even more. But the good thing to me in that situation is you found out before you signed your line on that paper and made that commitment for the rest of your life. That you don't have to, because you can get it in annulments or you can get a divorce, but I think it's harder to get an annulment nowadays. But still. And then divorces, you got to go through all that mess. So the good thing is, sweetheart, Portia, if you ever watch this, is that you got a red flag early to get out of the situation. Because to be honest, and this is how I feel cold-heartedly, I don't know if anybody gonna agree or disagree, but that's your opinion, this is mine, is that once a cheater, always a cheater. Because I feel like it's gonna be hard for you not to cheat. You might go months, you might go days, you might go months, you might go weeks, you might go years without cheating, but something one day again is gonna come up to where you decide to go off and do it again. It might not be with the same person, it might be with somebody else, but you still are gonna eventually go back and do it. And that's why I say that. Like I said, that I ain't gonna say a man can't change. It's possible a man can change, but still, just think in the back of your mind, if he's done it before, he's gonna do it again. I'm not gonna say necessarily with you, but just period, altogether. And if that's the thing, I try to tell men, like when I talk to somebody or when I get in a relationship with somebody or I'm just dating, all I want you to do is keep it 100 with me. Keep it 100 all the way. Because lying to me and sneaking, it's just gonna make the situation worse. I ain't gonna say just because you keep it 100, I'm gonna keep giving you chance after chance after chance after chance. No, I'm not saying that. It's just gonna be better for us, for you to just keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? Instead of me having to find out by somebody else or whatever, and then on social media, because social media talks all day. All you gotta do is take a picture with somebody and somebody catch you in a picture with that person, and there you go, caught red-handed, caught. But like I said, I just don't have time for that. You know what I'm saying? And I just wished her the best, and I hope that she makes the right decision, because he is going to come crawling back to you when he realizes how he messed up, or that the situation he had won't worth it, which they always do. Like they say, why would you leave 80% for 20%? Why? And then it's too late. You know what I'm saying? You realize what you had when you thought that one, the 20% was going to be way better than your 80. Sorry. The grass ain't never greener on the other side. Never. It's always going to be something else that you didn't see at first. You're going to eventually see it. But it's just best to catch everything while you can, so you know what not to continue. Because I don't like wasting my time. I don't. And I understand how Portia feels. She is very, 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 very hurt. And she was really in love with this guy. She has dated a lot of guys, but it seemed like she really did love this guy. And you know, now she's raising this baby on her own at this moment, and I know she wants it to work out, and I know she wants to make things work for her and her family, but you got to do what's right for you and your child, because you don't want to be in an unhappy environment, and you don't want your child to be in that situation either, because they're going to sense what you sense, because you're definitely going to put off that you're not happy somewhere down the line. And that's something you don't want to do. But I just hope that Dennis gets his act together, and if he really wants to be with Portia and help raise his child, because this is your first child, for you to do your first child like that, which she don't deserve it, because she didn't ask to be here. And you out here doing all this foolishness, and for what? For what? Because you chose to do that. But again, one day he'll regret it. Time he's missed, time that's passed, he'll regret it. You know, she says they have arrangements where he come picks her up or spend time with her, but it's still not the same when you're not living in the same household, how raising the child. It's not the same. You're still considered a single mom. I'm a single mom, and I'm okay with it. I am okay with it. At first I wasn't okay with it, but I am now. You know, it took me a little while to get used to it, but I just can't tolerate so much stuff, and I'm not going to. Not for anybody. And I'm definitely not going to put my child in that situation that I'm not happy in. Excuse me, because he's going to see that, and I'm not going to do that. So it's just better for her right now. I like I said, I really wish them the best. If they can work it out, work it out. But if at the back of your head you thinking that you can't trust this man, go with your senses. Go with your senses, because I'm telling you, it's always right. Always. go with what you think first. That woman's intuition, it's real. Because best believe, when I used to have my woman's intuition about certain things, it was always right. It will never steer you wrong. Never. So if you don't feel like you want to deal with that situation again because of his possibility that he can possibly go out and do it again, I suggest you to pump your brakes and let him go. Like Beyonce, to the left. Okay? Because it ain't worth it. Because then you got to redo everything again. You got to go through the hurt and the pain over and over again. And for what? For him to keep doing the same thing? And then he's looking at, you know, and he's thinking in the back of his head, well, I might as well continue doing it because she gonna keep keeping me. I ain't going nowhere. She ain't gonna let me go. She love me too much to do that. Let him keep thinking that, because I'll be like, bye-bye, boo. Bye. You want to keep thinking that? By all means, you do that. But I said I wish her the best of luck. And then the last thing I want to talk about is Kenya and Eva. Kenya and Eva's situation is crazy to me, y'all. Waiting with that, with Portia going back telling her that what she said about her party was ridiculous. If that's how Eva felt at the time, that's how Eva felt. I don't know why all these women take stuff to heart. That's how everyone feels. Just like Kenya don't want everybody holding her child because that's her first and only child. Which I get that. You need to think of that. Put yourself in her shoes. You know what I'm saying? Just like if she invited you somewhere and you ain't been around that group of girls or whatever, she never been around you or whatever, you would feel the same way. You would feel the same way. So stop acting so sensitive towards things. I just think they crazy, dude. This is just my intake on it. I don't know about y'all intake, but like I said, y'all leave them comments down below, because all this is some crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Some real, I'm gonna say it's petty. Majority of it is petty. But yeah, again, I just feel like Portia sharing that was out of pocket. It was pointless and out of pocket. And then for Kenya to jump to conclusion and get in her feelings so fast. And she know how she is with things. I don't understand that. It's just to understand, just be like, oh, I understand it, I get it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like she was coming off being nasty and rude or whatever. And for her to jump all over, you know, Cynthia for agreeing with her, that's her opinion. And then tell me something, but I'm supposed to be your friend kind of thing. Please stop. All y'all seem like y'all fake friends. Because if y'all was real friends, some of these things y'all would not be doing to each other or saying about each other. And it's just ridiculous to me. But I think they need to cool off with it, and I think it's going to get even worse, you know, because now they're both saying this and that and more words. It's crazy. And I think this season is going to be a good season with all this drama going on. And as far as this fight that's supposed to be going on with them, I can't wait to see that. And when that come on, I'm going to probably talk about that too. But yeah, y'all, this video is getting long. I thank y'all for watching. Please click that like button. Please comment down below, and please hit that bell for the notifications for my new videos that will be coming. See y'all on my next one.